Hey guys, welcome back to Dollar Workout Club. We're so happy that you're here with us. If you've been a member for a while, you know I'm Natalie, this is Lynn, and this is Drew. We do all of our workouts at 3 different levels so that everybody does the same workout, but that we tailor them to different fitness levels. So if you're a beginner, you're always going to follow the person in green. If you're advanced, you're always going to follow the person in red. And if you're somewhere in the middle, you're going to follow the person in yellow. So Lynn's going to show you the modifications for the green and yellow, and Drew's going to show you how to do the red. We're only doing 3 movements in today's workout. So Lynn is going to show you what green's going to be doing. It's a push-up. So you're going to stand against the wall, take a couple steps back, go up on your toes, put your hands so they're about shoulder width apart, and then you're going to hinge at your elbow, keeping your core tight until your face almost hits the wall, and then you're going to push back, just like Lynn's showing you here. Now the key is that you don't want to kind of stick your butt out too far and just bring your head in. And also, if you want to make this movement a little bit harder, you can step further back. If you want to make it a little bit easier, you can come a little bit closer to the wall. Lynn and Drew are going to show you the yellow and the red version. It's the same movement. The only difference is that yellow's on their knees and red's on their toes. You're going to go with your hands shoulder width apart, just like they're showing you here. And they're going to hinge at their elbow until their chest completely touches the ground. Your chest has to touch the ground. And they're going to push back up. And if you notice, their core, their stomach, their back is completely flat, like a board, okay? They're not sticking their butt up in the air, and they're not sinking their hips down towards the ground. The next movement, red, yellow, and green, are all gonna do the same movement. The only difference is the amount of weight that you're holding. So what we do at Dollar Workout Club is we like to show you that you can use different weights. So I'll be using soup cans. You don't have to necessarily use dumbbells. You can use anything around the house that has weight. Laundry detergent containers. Sometimes I've even used like pineapples. I know that sounds weird. Wine bottles, big gallon jugs of water, anything you have that doesn't have to cost a lot of money. So what we're going to do is stand with our feet completely close together. You're going to bend over with your knees slightly bent so that your back is perfectly flat. And what you're going to do is, with your palms facing each other, you're going to bring that weight up to your chest, keeping your elbows close to your body, and slowly release the weight back down, just like Lynn and Drew are showing you here. Now the key is that can show you some bad form. We don't want to see your shoulders hunched over like Lynn's showing you there. And you don't want to be standing up and doing it because that will work your shoulders. Yeah, you don't want to be doing that. We really want to focus on using your lats and your back. The last movement we're doing are jumping jacks. So Lynn's going to show you the green version. Everything at green is done low impact, so it's not any jumping, it's not hard on your knees. So you're simply just going to step side to side and do the jumping jack motion just without the jump. And the faster you go, the better that will be. Now yellow and red are going to be doing the same thing, except that red might be a little bit faster. The key here is you want to make sure that your fingers almost touch at the end. If you just go like this, it's not a full movement, and you just go as quick as you can. All right, so that's it. Those are the 3 exercises we're going to be doing today. Lynn and I are going to go ahead and get started on the warm-up. Make sure you warm up at home doing the same movements we are while you listen to Drew explain the format of today's workout. So we're going to start with some jogging in place.
All right, you guys, pay attention to this workout. Here's what we got today. We're doing 5 push-ups, 10 bent over rows, and then you look at the clock and you do 1 minute of jumping jacks as soon as you're done with that 10th bent over row, okay? Then after that minute's up, you go into the next segment, which is 10 push-ups, 20 bent over rows, 1 minute of jumping jacks. So as you can see, we're kind of doubling or going up by 5 as we go. The next segment is 15 push-ups. So you're going from 5 to 10 to 15, 30 bent over rows, and then 1 minute of jumping jacks. And then you do that one more time. You do 15 push-ups, 30 bent over rows, 1 minute of jumping jacks. And then you kind of start heading back down. You go from 15 to 10 push-ups. You go from 30 bent over rows to 20 bent over rows, 1 minute of jumping jacks stays the same. And then you do 5 push-ups, 10 bent over rows, 1 minute of jumping jacks to finish it up. You don't need to memorize all that, but just kind of know the format. It'll be up on the screen for you to follow along if you get lost, or just follow along with the person that you're following in today's workout.
Yep, you're going to want to make sure you look at the clock for those 1 minute, since most likely you're going to be at a different pace than us. So.
Yeah, so make sure you have the clock going, and then you get ready for those jumping jacks. Let's go ahead and get into push-up position. We're going to start here in about 3, 2, 1, and 5 push-ups to get started.
Remember, we're all going at our own pace, and in these type of workouts, we really like to remind you this is you versus you. So don't compare yourself to how we're doing. Just focus on quality form and going at as quick of a pace, and making sure your form is good the whole time.
Okay, make sure you look at the clock when you start your jumping jacks.
Yep, this is the cardio portion of the workout, you guys. The other portion is the resistance training, the push-ups, the bent over row. That's to build muscle. This right here is to get the heart rate up.
The key at the green level is you want to make these steps as wide as possible and move your arms as quickly as you can, all right? By the end of this minute, your arms should be tired from doing them this much.
Yep.
Yep, try to get that heart rate up. Really move your body during this. Don't go super slow. Okay, try to really move that body. Get that heart rate up. You'll burn more calories throughout the rest of the workout by doing that.
You may need to shake your arms out for a second and then get right back into it.
Good job, you guys.
I will say, just because we have gotten comments from some members, if you have a hard time with jumping jacks, if you've had kids and jumping jacks are hard for you, you can switch this with another cardio exercise if you have to. Good job, guys. If you're with me on green, now we're going right back into our push-ups. Whew, my arms are tired from those jumping jacks.
All right,
All right.
we're doing 20.
Keep good form on those push-ups. Back flat, butt down, chest all the way to the ground.
Good job, guys. If you're the green, you want to make sure that you're not just moving your head towards the wall. You really want to make sure that you're bringing your chest in by hinging at the elbows.
All right, here we go. Look at the clock. Before you start those jumping jacks, make sure you go for a full minute. You want to go at a fast pace during this workout, you guys, but you also want to have a quality form on each rep. Good job.
Good job. Look at the clock.
Good job, guys. These bent over rows should be hard. So if you get done with your 10, 20, and it just felt really easy to you, hit pause and go find something else around the house. Grab some heavier dumbbells. Find something else that's going to challenge you, and you're going to feel a really good burn in your back by the time you're done. Okay, I'm really uncoordinated, so I got off balance there. Whew. The key is quick movement. So the faster you do these jumping jacks, the higher your heart rate's going to get and the more calories you're going to burn. You hear us say all the time that at Dollar Workout Club, we believe in working out smarter, not necessarily longer. But part of working out smarter means that you have to work really, really hard in these short workouts that we do for them to be effective.
Your heart rate should be up by now, you guys. You should be winded. If not, move up a level.
Okay, if at the beginner level, if your arms are getting very tired, which they very well could be, you can take a break for a second and just step side to side. And then as soon as your arms get a little rest, hop right back into the jumping jack movement, okay?
30.
Good job, guys. All right, shake those arms out before you go into the push-up.
All right, don't forget, you're going up a level each time.
Yep, and we're doing 15 push-ups if you're with Lynn and I. We're about 3.5 minutes into this workout. Good job, guys.
For me, I have to break up my push-ups a little bit, and that's okay. You can break up your reps however you need.
Yeah, I'm going to break it up too. My arms from those jumping jacks, just your arms never really get a break. So your arms should be very tired right now.
Look at the clock. Good job, you guys.
Quality form. Oh, man. Whew. You definitely should be at the point where you're winded, where you're struggling at the end of all the reps. If you need to take a break, that's okay. Sometimes with these bent over rows, just bending over and having proper form, you might need to come up, just give your back a little break, and then get right back into it.
Good job, you guys. Keep going.
Proud of you guys. Good job. What you guys should do is after this round, take a look at the clock and see how long it's taken you, because this is halfway. And then try and match that same pace for the second half of the workout.
Almost there, you guys. Keep going.
Good job, guys.
Here we go. Almost there.
Now you may be able to kind of mix up your color level as you go throughout the workout. Like at green, you may want to do green for the push-ups and the bent over rows, but you may feel like you can do regular jumping jacks, or like the yellow version of the jumping jacks. So it's all right to switch up your color level throughout the workout if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more.
All right.
Oh man, my
30.
arms are just beat. If your arms
Mine too.
are really struggling, like I said, you can keep doing the movement so that way you're still keeping your heart rate up, and shake your arms out for a second and then go right back into it. Again, remember, if you're green, the faster you move your legs side to side, the higher your heart rate's going to get. And same with yellow and red. The quicker you do this movement, then the harder it's going to be for you.
All right, here we go. Look at the clock. Here we go.
Nice job, you guys. If you need to take a quick break, grab a drink of water. That's okay.
If you're with me, we're on our way down now. So the next round, we're on 10 push-ups and then 20 bent over rows.
You may need to go halfway and shake it out. You may only be able to do 2 or 3 before you have to shake it out. I know my arms are just, the jumping jacks just wear my arms out. So don't worry if you have to shake it out. Just get right back into it.
Yep, just focus on good form. Back flat, butt down, chest to ground, or if you're green, face towards the wall.
Oh, good job, guys. We're
Almost
coming
there.
up on almost 7 minutes into this workout. Remember, when you're doing these bent over rows, you want to keep your elbows tucked in close to your body and keep your back bent over. And we don't want you standing up like this. We really want you to focus on being bent over.
I'm breaking these up into 2 sets of 15. You can break them up however you need to, but really squeeze those shoulder blades at the top.
Here we go, 20.
Good job, guys. All right. Let's take a look at, don't forget to look at the clock as you go into 1 minute of jumping jacks. Okay, I'm really gonna push myself here. This is the part of the workout where it's easy to kind of just go into cruise control. Yeah, and you don't want to. You really want to challenge yourself out of your comfort zone right now. Remember, you hear me say this a lot, but it's a combination of all the little decisions you make throughout the day that make a big difference in the end. And this is one of them. All right, just taking it easy and coasting through. You're not going to see the same results as if you give it your full on intensity right now.
Yep, we designed these workouts to be effective and short, but they're going to be the most effective if they're really high intensity for you. So just think to yourself, pretty much all of our workouts are about 20 minutes or less. So just think everything you've got for 20 minutes.
Yeah, maximum effort. Here we go. Almost there, you guys. We're on our last round. If you're
Good
with
job,
me,
guys.
Team Red. Here we go.
Oh, man.
All right, on the way down, if you're following me in yellow.
I know. That's like a good feeling when you know everything's going to get a little bit less and a little bit shorter. Just remember, the faster
Almost
you go
there.
right now, the sooner you'll be
Here we
done.
go.
That is a good feeling.
Ooh.
Look at Lynn and Drew. Even as they're tired, they still have perfect form. That's awesome.
Quality reps, you guys, you got this.
Here we go.
Good job, guys. We're
Almost there.
about 9 minutes into this workout, and we're almost done.
Break up the reps however you need. Quality form.
Here we go.
Okay, at the
Finish
green level,
strong.
your arms are probably totally dead. So if you need to shake your arms out like I am, if you need to keep them by your side, you can, put a little bend in your knees and just go side to side. Are you laughing at me back there?
What?
Oh, I thought you were laughing. You were just breathing hard. Never mind.
You get blamed for everything.
Drew does, actually. Poor Drew.
Seriously.
Actually, I don't feel that bad
I
for
don't feel
him.
that
Did you make fun of me? What? Did you just touch me? What? Oh my gosh, I'm all the way over here. How could I have touched you? Almost there. Focus. Finish strong.
Keep going.
Oh, like you can see, we love to have fun, joke
Yeah,
around,
done.
be silly at Dollar Workout Club. We kind of believe that about fitness. Like, what's the point if you're not having fun, It makes you want to log in each day more and more if you're laughing, in my opinion.
All right, if you guys finished before me, you're awesome. Post your time below. I want to know what your time was. But you can also fast forward to the cool down if you want to, instead of just watching us suffer through the last little bit of the workout. So if you're not done, keep going though. No matter how long this workout takes you. It takes you 10 minutes, an hour and 10 minutes. It doesn't matter. Make sure and finish, you guys.
All right, last minute. Let's get this. So we're going to finish just shy of 12 minutes.
Your heart rate should be up. If not, pick up that pace.
Should have brought some water. Make sure you guys have water next time.
Oops.
Almost
Oh,
there.
man. My arms are killing me.
Yeah, mine are too. Good job, guys.
All right. Give it your all, you guys.
Now I'm
Keep
laughing
going.
at you.
I just, oh
Keep
man.
moving.
If you've been a member for a while, you know how uncoordinated I am.
Yeah,
But
good
I
thing we don't
always-
do any dance moves here.
Oh my gosh, don't start.
Well, this is the closest thing we do to a dance move, so. And it's hard enough. All right. Finish strong. Focus. Don't let anybody distract you. Here we
Good
go.
job, guys. Oh man, my arms are dead.
If you're not done, push pause and finish. Like I said, have some integrity to yourself.
Oh,
Finish this
man.
workout, no matter how long it takes you.
Oh, all right. Grab a drink of water. We're gonna go into our stretches here. Like Drew said, yeah, if you're not done, hit pause, and as soon as you are done, hit play, so you can go right into the stretches with us. Lay down on the ground. We're gonna do a chest stretch. So what you're gonna do is to put one arm directly perpendicular to your body. The other arm you're gonna put with your palm flat on the floor, and then you're gonna push. You're gonna look towards the hand that's up, and you're gonna lift up so that way you're feeling a really good stretch here in your shoulder and your chest. Make sure you're pushing that shoulder into the ground. If you don't feel a deep stretch here, then you're not really doing it right. A proper stretching should be slightly uncomfortable. Oh, good job, guys. My arms are sore. Even this is kind of hard to do after that workout. All right, let's
can't breathe.
switch sides. Your chest is probably going to be really sore tomorrow. We just did 60 push-ups. That's a lot of push-ups. So if your chest is sore tomorrow, then you can do these stretches. You'll probably be sore tomorrow and probably even more sore the next day. Keep doing these stretches. It will help a lot. All right, let's do a sit up for a second. We're going to do a crossover twist. So what
So
you're
you want
going
to do is here, put one foot out, and then bring the other foot over. And what you want to do is take the opposite elbow to that knee and twist your body. Push off of that knee with the elbow. Twist your body the opposite way. Make sure you're using the opposite arm to the opposite knee.
And at the beginner level, this may be quite hard for you. So if you need to kind of have the other foot down here and just twist a little bit, that's all right. The key is you should feel a good stretch in the side, your oblique right here, and as well as in your glute and hamstring at the same time, and even your shoulder. This is a good stretch, actually.
And your mid back, your upper back, your traps.
Let's go ahead and
hold it.
switch. Lynn's still out of breath over here.
I'm still out of breath. One thing I do want to say, you guys, we're switching, same thing, opposite side, is I really hope in these type of workouts, because we're doing these all week, these are the workouts that I wrote this week, do not get discouraged by your time. Do not get discouraged if you're not on pace with us. You have to remember, we're all doing different levels too. Like if I were to do red, I would still have been going right now because I can only do a couple push-ups on my feet at a time, and then a lot of times I have to take a break. So if you're really challenging yourself, like if I were doing this at home by myself, I would have done red because I know I can do it, and it would have taken me longer. So don't get discouraged if it takes you longer to do these workouts. That's the only way you're going to see progress.
Yep, that's a really good piece of advice. All
So
right.
what you want to do is sit back in your heels here while you're with your arms extended, and then pretend someone is pulling your arms away from your body as you push back your butt into your heels. So you're kind of getting pulled apart, and you feel a nice good stretch in your lats here. And it should be a nice relaxing stretch just underneath your shoulders, right in here. Push those arms into the ground as you sit back further and further with each breath.
Yeah, and you guys just remember you might be at a different point in your journey than we are. I mean, I remember after I had my daughter, I tried to do one push-up and I fell flat on my face. I couldn't even do one regular push-up. And if I wouldn't have kept trying, I never would have gotten better, right? So the comparison game, nobody ever wins from the comparison game. You never feel good about yourself when you compare yourself to other people. So just focus on yourself and be proud of yourself. Keep those thoughts positive. As cheesy as it sounds, it works.
Amen.
And just know that we love you guys. We love you for logging in every single day. We're supporting you. We're here cheering you on. We're encouraging you. And we just want you to know that we're grateful for you. And we love you guys, and we can't wait to work out with you tomorrow.
See ya.
Yeah.
let's talk about gaining lean mass for women. Now, I know a lot of you wondering why a guy is answering this question. I know you've heard Lynn and Natalie talk about this before, but I want to talk about it to you from my perspective. So it's different for men or women, for men and women physiologically to gain muscle mass. There's two things that you need to focus on when it comes to gaining lean mass for women. The first thing is you need to lift heavy weight. And I know that a lot of women are afraid of that. They think they're gonna get big and bulky overnight. Trust me, it's very, very difficult for men that have 10 times the amount of testosterone as women to put on lean muscle mass. So you don't have to worry about that happening, especially overnight. But you do need to lift heavy weight. The second thing is you need to eat a surplus of calories. So you do need to eat more than normal. Now, there's two ways to approach this. I'm not going to get too sciencey here. There's the high protein, high carbs, low fat type of approach, which can work for some people. But what happens when you tend to gain lean muscle mass is you also tend to gain some fat at the same time, which a lot of women freak out about that. But a lot of bodybuilders go through that phase where they put on lean muscle mass, but they build a lot of, they put on some fat as well during that time, and then they cut down. The other approach is something you can try is the ketogenic diet, which is a high-fat, moderate-protein, low-carb approach, because when you're in ketosis, your body is very protein-sparing. So what it means is you can put on lean muscle mass, but your body uses fat as fuel, so you're burning your own stored fat as fuel. So it's a great way to put on lean muscle mass while keeping your fat down and burning fat at the same time. Now, let's talk about realistically though. It takes time. If you were to gain 1 pound of lean muscle mass a month, that would be good, really good. And that's, very, very slow progress. That's 12 pounds in a year of lean muscle mass. It takes time. You got to stay, consistent. You got to be persistent in the gym. You do have to lift heavy things. But you can do some body weight stuff like our Dollar Workout Club workouts. Maybe do that 2 to 3 times a week and then go and lift, heavy deadlifts, heavy squats, which I think are imperative to putting on some lean muscle mass. So focus on those two things, stay consistent, find what works for you, whether it's the keto diet or more of like the bodybuilder type of diet, which is high protein, high carb approach, and find what works best for you.
Hey you guys, thank you so much for being a part of Dollar Workout Club. We love having you guys as a member, and we love seeing the photos that you've been tagging us in. If you haven't tagged us in some photos yet, here are the hashtag below. So if you try the recipe of the day, or if you want to comment how your fitness workout went today, make sure to leave it in the comment section. You guys, we check those, okay? We check those every day. We love responding to you guys. We're having so much fun with you being a part of the club. Make sure to follow us on all the social media outlets, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.